Hi, I'm Mr. Harvey, and I'm over the light and sound crew. We make the set visible and we try to make the show sound good. And we also deal with any kind of effects, whether it's sound effects or visual effects. And one of the effects that we did for this show was we created a actual rain rig using PVC pipe and a water pump and maybe a little bit more milk than we should have, but we actually made it rain behind the windows of the jury room. One of the ways that we made our sound effects sound a little bit more real is instead of making the thunder and rain sound come through the main speakers, we actually ran a separate group of speakers behind the brick wall, behind the windows, and ran our thunder and our rain sound effects through those so that it actually sounded like it's coming from behind the wall.
For 12 Angry Jurors, we built the set and acquired the props. Scenery and props kind of go hand in hand, so they need to work with each other. The props are sometimes made by us, but often we hunt them down on things like Craigslist or some rental companies. We wanted to get this age, distress, kind of forgotten about look. So in order to get the sense that maybe these were old plaster walls where paint was peeling off and moisture was causing it to kind of bubble and peel and crackle in a way, we took a process where we would put one layer of paint underneath, then we would paint it with Elmer's glue. As that glue started to dry and get just a little bit tacky, we would paint the final coat of paint on top of it, and then as that started to dry and just get a little bit tacky, we would then scrape that off and peel it so that it looked like the paint was peeling off the walls due to years of moisture. Scenic design needs to be full of details, and it needs to have lots of small, intricate things, especially in a set like this where there's no moving pieces. It's just there the whole time for your audience to critique and interact with. So what I like to do when we do sets like this is have different viewpoints for different parts of the audience to get a different feel or vibe from that scenery. So if you were sitting on the left side of the audience, you would have a better view of the window details and the rain that was happening outside the windows that Mr. Harvey did. If you're sitting on the right side of the audience, you might get a better view into the hallway where our bailiff or guard was standing the entire time. So there's lots of interesting things like that. So ultimately when we're done with it, I think it's a set that really embodied the essence of the room. It was a set that didn't show off or distract from what needed to happen within the play, and it was something that I felt came together quite well with all the other elements.